everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a video on the FURLA fragrances. So I have the new release, the new FURLA UNICA, and the previous release AUTENTICA. So I'm going to be letting you know what these smells like and the difference between them. If you're new here, then hello, welcome. We're all about perfumes. I have hundreds of videos like this going through whole ranges, perfume notes, so do check them out. And if you're a regular viewer, do make sure you're subscribed and give the video a thumbs up. That really helps me. And down below in the description box, you'll find links to where you can get these all around the world, along with links to my website with my detailed perfume articles on, and of course where you can get my fragrances and super concentrated soy wax candles. Cool. So FURLA is an Italian fashion brand famous for their bags. I think FURLA was actually the first like grown-up handbag I ever got for sixth form, which is the final 2 years in high school in the UK, where we wore like suits, and I got like this black FURLA handbag, like grown-up handbag. So I always have a fond place in my heart. And the perfume bottles themselves are actually inspired by the handbags. So it says the bottle's made from exclusive glass and embellished by the precious tone of the cap and logo tag to recall one of FURLA's best-selling bags. So this kind of like frosted bit is like the flap. So they're pretty unique shaped bottles. I've not seen bottles like this before. So starting with the new blue one called UNICA. This is a really interesting fragrance actually. It's a vanilla, like a salty vanilla. So it kind of reminds me a bit of Paco Rabanne Olympia. So you've got this salty Tahitian vanilla, but there's a freshness that comes from a little bit of a black pepper. And it's got a pistachio ice cream note in it. We seem to be seeing quite a lot of pistachio ice cream fragrances recently. But the black pepper top note, along with a little bit of orange, keep it fresh and don't make it, like some vanillas can be very sweet, very heavy. This doesn't feel overly heavy, but it does still have that vanilla in it, that salty vanilla, which adds a kind of intrigue and depth to the fragrance. There's ambroxan in here as well to help it last. Personally, I think this is relatively unisex. You know, anyone that likes like a salty vanilla, I think could definitely wear this. It's an eau de parfum, and I think this could be great for wearing during the day as well as in the evening. It's not too heavy, so you could definitely wear it during the day and even to the office, I think. And most vanilla perfumes can be too sweet, I think, for office, but I think this would work fine. They come in 3 sizes. So the 30 ml you can get for around 30 something pounds, 50 ml for 50 something, and the 100 ml for around 70 something. So they're relatively affordable. I think any fans of vanilla fragrances, you could definitely wear this. You could use it to sort of layer with other vanilla perfumes. I think because it's quite a thin, sturdy bottle, it'd be relatively easy to travel and put in your handbag. So I think it was a year or so ago, they released AUTENTICA, which comes in this pink bottle. This is quite different to UNICA. I like that they have 2 very different fragrances. This is much more pretty, girly, feminine. It's like a classic fresh floral. So we have top notes with a pear and a little bit of raspberry, but really it's the floral notes that you get. So we've got a peony, lily of the valley, cherry blossom, and a little bit of a cashmere feel to this as well. So it's quite comforting, but it's very fresh. Peony is such a fresh floral note. And any fans of lily of the valley, I think this is a very modern lily of the valley. Sometimes lily of the valley perfumes can be a bit old-fashioned in my view, but this is very uplifting, fresh. Peony is very modern and it really lifts the lily of the valley. I'd say this is more like definitely daytime, spring, summer, whereas UNICA I think you could wear throughout the year. You could wear this into the winter and you could wear this in the evening, whereas I would say this is more pretty, like daytime, light, fresh, innocent, whereas this one is a little bit more depth to it, a little bit more sexy. So 2 very different like personalities. I really like that they're so different. I think my favorite is the UNICA one, just because it's a little bit different. I like that idea of adding like pepper to a salty vanilla. I've not really come across that before, and it does work well and lifts it. And I don't usually like pepper in perfumes, but I do like it in this. But yeah, it's interesting. As it dries down, it has that kind of Play-Doh type vibe, which I do really like in perfumes as well. So I think this is unique and interesting. I think this one, Authentica, is more sort of classical. I think if you were looking to buy like as a gift, perhaps you're getting a FURLA bag and you wanted to get a perfume with it, this one would be much safer. I mean, most people like just a fresh floral sort of everyday scent, whereas this one is a little bit more unique and might not be to everyone's taste. I think this one is very modern as well. It's very now. We're getting a lot of these salty vanillas the past few years. So overall, I think good value for money, great sort of everyday fragrances. Let me know, guys, which one you prefer, if you tried them both. I know there were some previous FURLA fragrances as well, so let me know if you liked any of those and what your favorite was. As always, the links will be in the description box to where you can get these two perfumes all around the world, and do give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. But that's it, guys, so thanks so much for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.